Good morning. Happy classroom setup day 1. My name is Abby. I am a 6th year 5th grade teacher, and we are going to school this morning. It's about 7:52, and we are going to just do a little bit of classroom setup today. As you can see, my car is very full, and the seat beside me is also very full. So I'm not going to buy that much for my classroom this year. Well, we failed. So we have a whole car to unload. But before we actually go to school this morning, we're going to go to a local coffee shop, and I'm actually going to get to meet my teammates that I'm working with this year, the rest of the 5th grade teachers. I already know one of them, but the other 3 are brand new teachers to our district. They're not brand new teachers, but they are new to our district. So we haven't officially all met yet. So we're gonna meet today or this morning and get some coffee and just talk about some things and just kind of get to know each other. And then after that, I'm planning to go to school. I'm in my classroom. This is what we're working with. First things I noticed, I do not have a smart TV, and I was told that I was getting a smart TV, so I took all of this bulletin board down so that they could install a smart TV, and there's no smart TV. So I'm like, I don't want to put the bulletin board back up if I'm going to get a smart TV. So there's that. Second thing is they amazingly put my tables back like kind of how I have them, which is amazing. Same with the rest of my furniture, but I emailed my principal about this table. It has a thing on it that says go to fork, but I'm like, so this is supposed to go to another teacher's room, and I was supposed to be getting another table, but I don't know where the other table is, like my replacement table. So I don't know. I might go check with her and see if she has my table. I don't know what's going on with that. So all the like new stuff that I was supposed to get in my classroom, I don't have. So I don't really know. So I don't really know where to start. I do know where to start. I'm gonna start by plugging my lights in and changing my lanyard, because this lanyard is not working with this outfit. Not that it matters, but you know. So we're gonna do that first, and then I need to go unload my car, and then I made a checklist and like a to-do list of like what I need to do in my room today. So we're gonna go off of that. I'm gonna go unload my car because it's rainy today, and I'm gonna go unload it while it's not raining. Before I unload my car, I don't have anywhere to put stuff I unload, so I'm actually gonna like unstack my tables and put them back down, and then go get my stuff out of my car, and then I can put my stuff on the tables. So I texted my principal about my TV and the other table, and he was actually here, so he came in and he helped me move my tables a little bit, which was super nice. And he told me he didn't know about the TV, but he would ask our tech guy if that's happening. So I'm not going to do anything with the board area until I know for sure on that. And then the table, he said, was somewhere, like he knew where it was. I don't know where he said it was, but he knew where it was. And he said he's been trying to get them to bring it over, but he said I am for sure getting it. So I still have my other table right now, so I'm probably just gonna put my other table where the new one's gonna go, and then when I get the new one, they can just switch it out. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually leave my chairs stacked. I thought about unstacking them, but I think I'm gonna leave them stacked so they're kind of out of the way. And I'm gonna go unload my car. Okay, this is what we're working with, and we got this load up here. I'm gonna try and unload some stuff. It is raining, but not bad. I don't know if you can even see it, but yeah, let's unload some stuff. We got everything unloaded from the car. So I am predicting that my classroom will take me 4 days to set up. Really, it's like 3.5 because the day 4 is probably not going to be very long. So I made a list of different things I want to do on each of the 4 days. So now that I got my car unloaded, that was I literally didn't even have that in my like checklist. Anyway, now that I got my car unloaded, I'm gonna start on my checklist. I have my tables that I need to get set out, which I've already done. Unstack the counter, the Tetris counter, which is never fun, but it's gotta happen. Take off all the old labels, so like any labels that I'm changing or replacing, I'm gonna take all those off today. Wipe the counters and the furniture, just like Clorox everything so it's all clean. I'll do that again right before school starts, but just to have like kind of a fresh start to go off of. Lay out my rugs so they can start flattening, and then I need to pick up my t-shirt in the office. We have new teacher t-shirts, and then I have purchase orders that I made yesterday from Amazon, and I need to go actually like turn in the purchase order paper so they can approve my order and get that going. Okay, one little update, and then the time has come. We must unstack the counter. It's always the worst part of classroom setup, but it makes such a huge difference when it's done. Anyway, update. So I talked to our person that works at the tech, and she said that I'm now gonna get my TV tomorrow, so I'm gonna wait on everything up here. But this is the 4 corners of like my projection, so when I turn my projection on, this is the 4 corners. So she said to mark that, and then hopefully the idea is they can just cut the whiteboard to fit the TV, and then I still have my whiteboard and bulletin board on both sides. Fingers crossed that that's actually what occurs. Break and go get some lunch because it's 1:10. I got pretty well half done with that. I feel very good about like where my room's at. It looks less like I'm starting from scratch and more like I actually like know what I'm doing, and it's not gonna take me forever. I need to update my checklist and like actually check some things off. I have the tables done. I have unstacked, well, I haven't fully unstacked my counter, so I need to finish that. Like I said, take off old labels. I'll need to do that later. Wipe counters / furniture. I've already done that. Rugs. I laid the rugs out, which I didn't show me doing, but I laid out my 3 rugs. This one is actually staying there. These 2 go elsewhere, but this black and white one goes in front of the door, and they're apparently installing my TV tomorrow, like I said, so I don't want to put it in front of my door and then it get walked all over. So I'm just putting it over here for now so it can start to lay out. This one goes up by my whiteboard, but same thing with them installing the TV. I don't want it to get all stepped on and dirtier than it already is. I have 2 more things on my list. Pick up my t-shirt, which is one of the errands I need to run, and turn in my purchase order, which is another errand I need to run. I got my counter all cleaned off. I am not gonna like sort and organize the student center right now. I'm just putting everything that goes in the student center on the counter, and now I'm going through my cabinets and cleaning out all the stuff that doesn't go in here. Okay, I got literally 0 footage today, but I got absolutely so much done. So I'll show you what I got done. Sorry I didn't film anything, but I was just in the groove and I wanted to get stuff done. So I'll flip you around and show you what I got done. Okay, so this is how I'm leaving my classroom today. This is where my mirror is going to go. This, I took off the posters here because I'm not using them anymore. And I'm gonna put the posters that were here on this side and then put the mirror here. I have all of my tables out. I'm still missing my smaller table that sits 3 people. That's gonna go there. So the chairs and stuff for that are just there. I haven't attached these or anything, but I placed them on every table. This is all of my student center stuff. It is not organized. I just put it over here. This is for my mirror, and these posters are for my cabinets. So this stuff is gonna go in my cabinets. I just have it over here for now. I'm doing a Felt-Rite wall, so I have a Felt-Rite box, and I'm gonna put that here where I had my books we read wall. I just didn't ever really utilize that. I mean, I utilized it, but the students never utilized it, so I'm gonna change it. And now the Felt-Rite tiles are gonna be where if a kid gives me like a picture or something, I'm gonna put it up there instead of taping it on my wall behind my desk. My bulletin boards are still covered because I'm gonna tackle those another day. I got my Meet the Teacher up. I got my TV, so I need to play with this and get that all set up. I'm debating whether to leave the hand signals here because they're easy to see from one angle of the room, but from the other angle of the room, you can't really see them, so I don't really know. All of this I'm gonna put on my standing desk, which is gonna go like where this chair is now. And then this little like paper holder thing will go here, and any papers I need to pass out or whatever will go on top of here. And again, all this stuff that's on here now will go on my standing desk. And I think I'm gonna move this chair to the other side of my carpet and then have my chair over there. I have all of these materials I need to put like magnets on the back of, and I'm gonna put that up every day, like what materials they need. So this says like today's materials, can't really see it, but it's black vinyl, and I need to put that up there. And then this is Monday through Friday letters, and I'm gonna put that over here. Desk area I have set up. I have my little snack cart set up. My desktop is plugged in and ready to go. I put all my little miniatures on top of my desktop. I think they're so cute. And then I have my fridge plugged in and cooling. And then these I'm gonna hang up here. So this is where I would normally put any student work that people give me, but that's what the Felt-Rite thing's gonna be for over there. And so I'm gonna fill in like these sides with this frames, or with these frames. They're from Amazon. This is not set up yet. This is my small group area. I'll set that up later. These are gonna go into binders, so I need to make those binders. This goes on my door. This is actually going to a friend because I have one over there on my board, and I thought it did not work. It did not work the whole year last year, but I think it was user error. So I bought another one, and so I asked my friend if she wanted one because I don't need 2, and she said she did, so I'm gonna give her that one. And I have this tiny one over here that I use for like small groups, and then I also have this timer, so I really don't need that big timer, and she'll use it. This is all stuff going home with me. And then this is my library area. I still have stuff in boxes. Those are all books that go on this shelf. This needs more setting up. This book review wall's done though. And then, yeah, my library needs all set up. And I did get my cute little poofs that I got on Amazon, and I set those out. And then also I love this little setup that I have going on. I think it's so cute. And then I am changing out all my library labels, so those are all my new library labels. Still have stuff to do, but I got so much done today. I feel so good leaving and coming back later. I think I'm probably not gonna come back for like a week. That's my plan. I'm going on a trip this weekend, and then next week I have to be back on Wednesday. Anyway, so I probably won't come back for another week, but I'm leaving it in a very good spot. So I'm gonna turn all my lights off, and I'm gonna go home because I am so hungry.